Hey everyone, my name is Anna. Welcome back to my channel. I am a psychologist specialized in emotional and binge eating, and today the video is going to be a little bit different. I want to show you the reasons why I can keep a variety of foods in my house and never binge. Just let me give you a bit of an overview of what I have in the house so you will get the better understanding. Chocolates, biscuits, more biscuits. Sorry about that. All-time favorite nut butters, rice cakes, and so much more. Like, this is the type of food that I was never able to keep in the house, because all of these foods, all of it, I have some more here, all of it represents what I picked up from the dieting culture as a bad food, as a food that will make me gain weight, as a food that is unhealthy, and that like I'm being a bad person for eating those foods. So my point in this video is that if I was on a diet, I was still dreaming of this biscuit. Like, I still wanted it. It's not like I became allergic to it just because I was not allowed to have it. That's not how it works. Now, I could have said, you don't have a strong willpower and a strong motivation. That's not it either. I cannot be strong willpowered and motivated to lose weight every single day. So I never bought any of these foods. They were on the back of my mind. I wanted to have them. And then I was thinking, oh, you're so strong because you're able to push the craving away. Little did I know that the moment that something happened in my life, something that I was not able to fix, or if I didn't want to deal with some aspects of my life, or if I wanted to just distract myself, or if I was bored, I would go to the store and buy all of this and more and start my binge. The reason why is not because all of a sudden I felt this extreme hunger. It's because I was pushing the craving away for way too long. And then when something uncomfortable happens, I was just not able to stop. So I decided to do things differently, because this cycle I have done for 15 years and it just never worked. So trigger foods need to be in your house. This thing, whatever it is, needs to lose power over you. And the only way something can lose power over you is if you're constantly being exposed to it. For example, if you have chocolate in your house as a regular thing, and you actually give yourself the permission to eat, and what does that mean? It's not like I eat it, but I hate myself for eating it. It's like I eat it and I'm allowed to eat it and nothing will happen. That's the real permission. It's not enough for you to just put it in your mouth if your thoughts are, I shouldn't be doing this, I can only can half, I have to burn it off, this is too many calories, why did I do this? That's not real permission. That's still permission with a dose of guilt. And we know that when we feel guilty, we need to restrict, so then you go back to the cycle. If you keep trigger foods in your house, you expose yourself to it, to have it when you want it, this becomes just a chocolate. It's not anything that will solve your problems. It's not something that cures boredom. It's not something that gives you comfort. It just becomes chocolate like any other food. Do you need to eat chocolate every day? Probably not. And you won't if you know that you can have this every single day. It's the knowledge of not having something, of not being allowed to have something, that keeps your brain working all the time, and you just cannot keep, thinking about it. Because, for example, what do you binge on? I'm pretty sure you don't binge on carrots or broccoli or, like some raspberries. You binge on sweets. You binge on carbs. Everything that you have demonized over the years, this is what you binge on. Now, have you ever asked yourself why those foods in particular? It's because this is not allowed. It's because every single time you have taken one of these, you broke your diet, then you said, okay, let this be a cheat day. You ate 15 of those, okay? 15 of those can make you gain weight, yes. Then you blame the chocolate. It's not the chocolate, it's because you ate 15. Now, why did you need the 15? Why did you need to have 15 of them and not one? It's because you told yourself while you were eating those 15 that this is the last time I'm doing this. From tomorrow, I'm eating clean, no more sugar, no more carbs, this is it, I'm gonna be good. But let's be honest, that will last for a week, if you're lucky, and then your body will ask for more. I keep all these things in my house on a regular. I don't even remember what I have in my house because I know that I can have it whenever I want. When you know that you can have something whenever you want, these foods lose the appeal and they lose the novelty, and you're not so excited about them. Unlike if you're pushing away the craving, then when you get the chance to eat, it's like, now is my moment, now I will binge on it, now I'm going to tear it down and eat everything in sight. If you really want to heal your relationship with food and to stop binge eating, you need to make peace with those types of foods. You need to make peace with the fact that you will have a variety in foods in your house and be okay with it and not have the need to, go in the pantry and eat all of this in one go. And the only way you can do that is if you give in to the urge every single time and notice that by giving the urge, giving in full permission, you're not really keen on binging on those foods anymore. They are not exciting to you anymore. They are not like the forbidden fruit concept anymore. They are just foods, less nutritious, but they are just food. Give it a try.